No. Now my microphone is working. Welcome back. Let's continue.
Hello again.
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
You must know something.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
To the cops.
Aha.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Damn, it's cold outside.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Walshy tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says,
Hardcore!
Hardcore. Is it?
It's hardcore!
You're just gonna keep saying hardcore, aren't you?
Skibbity, skibber danger. I am the rearranger.
Okay. Solve the egg puzzle.
the young man.
This is hardcore. Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
Coherent.
All car! All right! Yeah!
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah!
So hardcore.
Is it though?
It is.
But is it? I mean, really?
I was thinking that too.
I am the mic enforcer. I am the chicks checker. Yeah!
Yeah. Okay.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
What's the deal with Egghead?
He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
Do you communicate with him?
Well, he's just kinda here. I don't really know how to communicate with him. Yeah, sometimes, when I stumble and find my way into his center, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
Alright.
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing
Hardcore
to let
to
the
the
beat
mega
speak
first.
for itself. I get it. He's a puzzle.
About the church.
And? What happened?
A man living in the ceiling.
Oh man, the crab man you mean? Who is he? What did you think?
Seems okay to be honest, very spiritual.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Just preaching and praying. Guy climbs like a freak.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem? Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him.
Of course he's a
There's
problem.
nothing
He's a
to do.
crap man. You'll never catch him. Ah, he told me he wouldn't mind.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice friendly hyper time?
I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anyone else.
I guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light. Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah.
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
Former lead programmer.
A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
She didn't like the Nordic dance club idea.
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Unity! Dance!
Dance. She won't leave until her project is finished, alright?
And you can't just evict her?
I can't. Nope.
Look at you, Honour Man!
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist! Coexist!
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
Absolutely does not.
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
Egghead.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
I can try convincing her.
Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
Okay, let's crack Egghead.
Fantasy heavyweight jam! Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Here comes the night!
Here comes the night. What?
We're close!
We're close.
True, hard, full car! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent! Good morning, yeah! 1, 2, 3, Yakokata, the place to be!
Alright. Why is Yakotaka a place to be?
Yakokata is a hardcore place!
Alright.
Yekokata is an abbreviation from the Gradian term, Zone of Ecological Catastrophe, an agricultural megaproject in the extreme southeast of the Gradian Isola. It involved cutting-edge approaches to irrigation and a completely new type of fertilizer.
Okay.
An intricate system of irrigation networks pockmarking the earth, intermittent seas of phosphorus mud, ripped tarpaulin fluttering in the wind. A pair of molten rubber boots also comes to mind. All in all, a truly hardcore place.
Hardcore place.
We're close! True, hard, full car! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent! All car! All right! Yeah!
Please tell me what exactly are you doing?
Gotta get the people going!
I see.
Yeah, request. I want everybody as close to the stage as possible.
Okay.
We're close! True, hard, full car! Hardcore! Yeah!
Yeah.
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yeags and args. This produces a guttural Gutvaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it. Or maybe it's not Gutvaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name. Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
Yeah.
The Y to the E to the A 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 to the G to the H to the exclamation mark!
Alright.
Yeah!
Egg.
He missed one A.
You missed one A.
I'm the hard rhymer, the track attacker, the mic enforcer, the sixth checker. I am the law. The
Okay.
close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeko kata, the place to be.
I'm beginning to think this really doesn't have anything to do with the case.
It's the message, so listen and you will see. No illusion, the spirit is what you feel.
Alright,
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
we're close.
Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yako kata is a hard.
Yeko Kata, an intricate system.
Ah,
We're close. True, hard, full, car.
that.
Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car! All right! Yeah!
He furrows his brow as his very
Hardcore. Ah.
Ah. I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
Ah. No, it's just idiotic.
But there was a question?
Ah.
The
Let's try
cloud,
again.
true, hard, hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car! All right! Yeah!
Gotta get the people going.
Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
I think I am also a party boy.
2 on a track. Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack.
Okay.
We're close. True, hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car! All right! Yeah!
Gotta get the people going.
Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
What is a party boy?
Hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit style.
There is a place far away in Cutler, beyond a
Alright.
certain latitude, known as Winter's Orbit, where there are 25 hours in a day. It is a tremendously cold place, abandoned to drunks and failed rock stars, full of etonite, depression, and half-finished ski-flying hills. The Suru live there.
Suru.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car! All right! Yeah!
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore. Ah! The question is, what is the question?
Just answer the question.
But there was no question.
Ah!
We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Here comes the night.
Here comes the night.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. It's hardcore.
I don't know what to say to that.
Skibber-dee, skibber-danger. I am the rearranger.
Alright.
We're close. True,
Ah!
hard, hardcore.
This man is a puzzle.
Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeko kata. Yeko kata is a hardcore place.
Yeko Kata, an intricate system.
Ah!
We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car! All right! Yeah!
Gotta get the people going. Yeah, request.
Ah! I'm going to say. Let's talk to the programmer.
Yes, what is it?
Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR1 as my RAIN Prefect processing unit.
Wait, what?
RAIN Prefect. My radio computer. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
Not really.
Alright. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
And the AR1 is a good antenna.
I guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
What are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
Nice.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
What about this balls of water over here?
They are connected to my RAIN Prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
I'll try not to touch anything.
Great.
He wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
Oh, you don't want to make anything work.
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
Can I have... Can I boost my suggestion? Only one. Let's level up. Let's make this work.
Yes, what is it?
92. Let's do it.
Easy. When her research is done,
Easy.
she can move out.
Maybe I can help with something.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
I can help you finish the project.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
All right. Bring me the
Alright.
game's offside copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
You mean the studio of Fortress?
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
You mean Pleasance?
That's her name, I believe.
I've already been inside the doomed commercial area.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
And where exactly is the offside copy?
In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offside copy from the ice bear.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there.
It wasn't
There
there.
was a note saying...
There's a corpse inside. It has been moved to a safer place.
Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
Yes, by a nearby ice cream maker.
Jawiza. Of course! Our project lead, Suliswov Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offside copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous. And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
I need a crowbar, please.
Valley
Thank
of
you.
1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
I can't get it open. We put a dead body in that fridge. Maybe she doesn't need to know. It's completely frozen.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
Alright.
Thanks.
Do we need to power it off?
And here's my Qualsund multi-tool.
Ah,
You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the
now
Qualsund.
we can open it.
The legendary Kvalsund multi-tool. This is Prybar version 2.0 for professionals like you.
Oh, hell yeah. Equip this to open locked containers in the world. Ah! Wow! It's huge. Okay, let's go. Can I open the military door? Let's try.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Interfacing. I have 6. Nope.
An old door,
Let's try.
worn by elements. You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight.
Won't budge.
It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also
How can you get in
jammed
there?
shut.
I have the multi-tool.
We don't get in there.
What do you mean?
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
No. We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do. We open doors. We're cops. That's our perk. Even Everard knew that's
I'm
a
not
part
gonna
of our
accept
MO.
this. But that's who I am.
Yeah, I understand you. I like opening doors as much as the next guy. But this one is simply beyond repair, and we don't have the resources needed to open it. Relax.
Let me
No
in.
one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
At least you can think about opening it, about doors in general. They are, after all, fundamental to your
One more
life.
door.
Perhaps something useful will come from this.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort. Probably something that is no longer there.
It may have been used to serve as an aerostatic battleship.
Alright. One more door. Alright. Why can't I fast travel here? Come on. Ah. It's the night time. Maybe we go to sleep. Oh, now we can travel. I'm gonna sleep in a shack.
It's getting late and it's snowing. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and an old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The
Electrochemistry.
expression.
Can I boost my electrochemistry? +1. +2. Three. That's 1. Okay. Now this is a look.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your
28.
reflection in it. The expression
Let's do it.
fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it. Still not happening.
Still not happening. Alright. Go to sleep.
The bed is comforting. Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother.
Brother.
All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street. Recorded in you forever on Ferrotape.
Am I dreaming?
No, you're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind.
Disco of the
The
mind.
flash, the bang, the endless learning experience.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes, for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising, above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
Damn. The rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
Brother man.
For the money, baby. For the greater good.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector.
We're making
it won't
progress.
Make it okay.
Measured, steady
it won't
progress.
Put smoke back in her mouth. There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Feel the pillow under your cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world.
Solve the
One
world.
conversation at a time.
Barely slept 3 hours. Nice.
Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering me for a few days now.
Sain Prybar 2.0 programmerilta, nyt mä menen avaamaan sen pakastilarkun.
It's a suspicion
Gonna open the
or
icebox.
a feeling, really, that things are not quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next? Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
Let's get right to it.
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority.
Alright.
Like a committee.
Do we really have time for this?
There is always time to follow best practices. Once someone's decided to cut corners for the sake of expediency, who knows what else they're capable of? A little self-dealing?
And who should sit on this committee?
Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez. Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start. Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Revachol. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among
I'm
yourselves.
prepared to take this awesome burden.
Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
La responsabilité.
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Good morning.
Yes?
We need to talk about the responsibility.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
Good, we're on the same page.
If you ask me, it's high time for you to put the bottle away. Sober up, get back to basics. That would be my advice.
La responsabilité.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of Price Stabilité? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
For the murder.
But isn't that our job?
It's more nuanced than that.
Now I understand. Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility?
Yes, exactly.
Fascinating. And here I believed your recent turn toward moralism was just an act. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villodrand, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out.
Okay.
But first, you might need to speak with his young companion. Now, was there anything else?
Nothing. Waterfront, let's go. Check this out. I have a huge tool.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner.
Let's put physical instrument gear on first. -2. Well, what? That's it. 1. Well, I guess.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. Ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzund multi-tool, but your fingers slip away from the tool. The lid shutters tightly as before. Unplugging the ice cream maker will allow it to defrost.
Okay.
Two
Defrost.
cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bin. Something close to you died.
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice cream maker has defrosted.
But how long does it take?
This orange machine is dead still. It has
Machine
a hand-cranked
unplugged.
ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it Ice groans
What?
and howls under the strain of your giant Gewaltsund multi-tool
Nice.
until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words off-site copy written on its side.
Take the filament.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lukanen Kilde as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Nah. I think I'm gonna take the other one with me also.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Is there anything else? Ah, no. Can't interact. Church.
Yes, what is it?
But the offside copy has to
Yes?
bring. Is this? Oh, I'm gonna show it the other one.
No. That's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Okay, but still. Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's going to happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it. I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that. It's the abyss staring back at you.
Now what?
Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
Where?
Hold on.
Can I do anything?
Shh. Just give me a second. I'm almost
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Oh my god, congratulations. You found the
I
coordinates?
found the coordinates.
Great job.
Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you.
Proceed.
There. In the swallow. Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bolts for me. I need to double check my calculations.
What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals, solving the puzzle of water bowls.
Alright.
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Right.
What? She only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing intellectually stimulating. In this task, a child could do it. Yes, but you like moving things around. Moving things around.
Sure.
Thanks.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to be good. It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. This task is an insult to your mental skills.
Oh no.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Yes, what is it?
I had moved the bowls. What next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Let's get this party started.
Yeah, let's do it. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Isn't it going to be just silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could
What's
be
gonna
anything.
happen?
I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
You're right. We should be cautious.
Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Because it reminds us of death. And we humans tend to think
reminds
that
us
death
of
is
death.
pretty scary.
We just have to face it.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
Unmute.
The lieutenant takes a step back. And then, nothing. Nothing happens as Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Say nothing.
She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Well,
Damn it.
did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Did you find the swallow?
No. No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything.
Oh my god.
But don't
I'm
get your
going
hopes up.
insane.
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Perception. Perception boost. Does anything give perception? Glasses give minus per perception. -1. Nope. Nothing. Boots give perception. Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, what is it?
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
What if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
Speed freaks have a better audio.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
But they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks? Of course, the speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Great.
Sure. Let me know how it goes.
Oh. Can we crack
We're
egghead?
close. True, hard, full, car. It's hardcore. Skibber-dee, skibber. We're close. True, hard, hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Here comes the night.
Find your way out of this maze of things to say.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car, all right, yeah!
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore! Ah! The question is, what is the question? But there was a question. We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car, all right, yeah!
Gotta get the people going. Yeah, request.
Yeah.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore!
Yeah!
This young man adds a capital G
Yeah.
before the H in his yeags and args. This produces a guttural Gotvaldian accent and makes him sound
Gotvaldian
more
accent.
animal. Or maybe it's not Gotvaldian.
So this is the
Maybe it's
famous one I am
Oranese.
hearing.
You know about him?
Ah, did I make progress?
You know Van Eyck?
I'm a major egghead. Yeah.
Wow.
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I! So am I!
Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because
Egghead to the mega! The K became the G! The boy became the man!
Okay.
The Advent? We're close. True, hard, full,
Okay.
car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car, all right, yeah!
Gotta get the people going. Yeah,
Ah.
request.
How many
We're
was it?
close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car, all right, yeah!
Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job. Two on a track. Big
Ah, yeah,
close.
fucked
True.
up.
Hard. Full. Car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Here comes the night.
Fuck.
Big close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car, all right, yeah!
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore. Ah! Is it though?
I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind, one spirit. There's no other world. There's no other life.
Ah, yeah,
We're
fuck.
close. True. Hard. Full. Car. It's hardcore. Skibbity.
Skip a danger.
True. Hard. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Here comes the night.
Shit.
We're close. True. Hard. Full.
I went back to
Hardcore.
the
Yeah.
path.
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. Or maybe it's not got
Right.
volume.
You know about him?
You know Van Eyck?
Your friend Easel mentioned him.
Good, good.
The Advent?
The Advent.
We're close. True. Hard. Full. Car. Hardcore.
Yeah!
This young man or maybe it's not got volume.
You know about him?
You know Van Eyck?
It was turn of phrase.
Oh, well, it really is him. It's an honest-to-God Van Eyck beat. Well, actually, a reworking of a Peppy Popic and Arsos track. But let's not get too deep into that whole mess.
The Advent?
Ah, fuck.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal?
Good news. I managed to convince Sauna.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of anodic dance music.
Shared the space for a couple of weeks.
That's fine. We can manage. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
There will be no shady shenanigans in the church.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get...
Skip a danger.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000! Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
How would you name the club, Kim?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
Aw.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
How about you, Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, Detective. It would be good for the signs. Lloyd's right. You've
How about
helped us so
AK?
much.
Yakukata! Yakukata! The place to be!
Kolkata.
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, eh? Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega!
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes,
Bigger than
it has to be even
hardcore.
bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
How about Asel?
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true
How about
and
sauna?
beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
Okay.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco Asylum. Elysium. Let's go with that.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead!
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave.
Beautiful and
like we
brave.
want it to be.
Name drop.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Welcome.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat.
What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing.
We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
Very low. What's with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
It is important for you to be an individual.
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway,
Savoir fire.
goodbye, officer.
Can I boost that? One. One. Right.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
3%. I do have
Goodbye, officer.
any minuses. Change of pants.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Impossibility.
You
Damage
close your
morale.
eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Goodbye, officer.
What is it?
All I hear is anodic dance music.
What? What did you say? I can't hear you! The music is too loud!
Oh, the project! It's not going well! There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and yekukata! A place to be, apparently! Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes! Let me know how it goes!
Okay, we need to crack Egghead.
We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yekokata, the place to be. It's the message, so listen and you will see. No illusion, the spirit is what you feel. We're close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore.
Yeah!
Yeah.
This young man adds a capital G, or maybe it's not got volume. Maybe it's Oranese.
The Y to the E to the A 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 to the G to the H to the exclamation mark. Yeah!
He missed one A.
You missed an A there. I'm a pretty lenient cop.
It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. We're close. True, hard, foot, hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Here comes the night. We're close. True, hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car, all right, yeah!
Gotta get the people going. Yeah, request. I want everybody as close to the stage as possible. We're close.
Come on, Egghead.
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car, all right,
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the church.
Hardcore! Ah!
So hardcore.
Is it though?
This.
What is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
Solved.
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
Why are there lungs on your belt buckle? What? How do you like it in the church?
yeah! Back on the case, no disgrace. Bring it down to party place. The first page of the second chapter.
Could it be? Maybe for him, you
This
only
guy
have
is
a
a
chapter
scooter.
or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
You said you were worried.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last month, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper?
Hyper.
It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
It's proto.
Wow! Culture Cup!
Culture Cup.
I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
Sounds suspicious like question. I thought the question was, what is the question?
No! This is the answer!
Try to think if anything could make it harder core.
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head. Oh yeah! He's doing it!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
My imagination fails me.
I know! So does mine!
I am the police.
Uh-huh.
It's more likely to hinder us.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah!
But you're not.
I know! So yeah!
Physical instrument.
Lungs are for love!
Lungs are for love, okay.
When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the world loved her, and she loved it back. Yeah!
Yeah!
Why wouldn't they be? Are the lungs not the place where you hold the breath of your soul?
Makes perfect sense.
Love! In a woman's lungs. Lonely as I am, I'm not afraid. This strange, damaged feeling grows on and on. Cause I've never loved someone like you before. No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
Okay. Does that mean you're a thought reader?
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault reading.
Yeah! Reversion imperative!
Unless you were thinking Reverchol imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
You're right. I was thinking it.
That's fucked up, man. Lying like that. And a cop too. He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell.
Communist.
He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium. She was a communist, though.
Yeah! With a rebel yell!
You should be an ultra-liberal.
I can be an ultra! If you want that, do you want me to be an ultra?
Please don't turn him into an ultra-liberal.
Oh, jeez. Please don't do that. There's enough exploitation in the world.
Capital needs your help. That path is too hardcore. Best not to be a communist.
Oh sure, I can do that. If you want that, I can avoid taking a stand.
Please don't turn him into a moralist.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Path requires a sensible examination of all nuances unattainable to most people. Yeah.
Yeah!
Physical instrument.
Why does art inspire you so much?
But what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world?
Have you looked in the mirror lately? To be honest, you have the exact features of the modern artist, with that wild hair and those clothes. Perhaps you should try to write poetry someday, and critique architecture.
I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials.
Become
We're
the
talking
art
real,
cop.
living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half
I don't
cop.
have to be 100% cop to get the case finished.
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of
Opting, hell yeah.
indecisive end. Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the
Actual
criminals
art
off the
degree.
street. You must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world.
Oh no, I should have painted the wall after this.
Go ahead
bad.
and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
Can't even look at this shit. -1 perception. Physical instrument. Yep, I don't have that. Only one. God damn.
He stands on stage. The other real deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side you see an auxiliary.
Who's a mega? Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
3.5.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Shit.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Music.
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the Arno for just a sec. For a special scheduled event.
Okay.
The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then I'll turn off the music.
Yes, what is it? Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to
Glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
Volume button is stuck.
Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Permanent enlightenment.
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods
What about the
stoically.
crab man?
Not so stoically. His hand moves to the gun holster.
Ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine.
Oh my god.
It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate.
Oh my god.
It will devour everything.
Guys, what's going on?
This fragile world is about to break.
Oh my god.
It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Oh my god.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
What's that weird rattling sound? I never heard anything this hardcore in my life.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
It almost looks like she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Oh my god.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists.
Oh my god.
A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh, I want to dance with somebody. Start tapping a foot.
Oh! I want to feel the heat with somebody!
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Oh my god.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
It's in the desk.
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shop. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now.
Damn.
Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's the start.
Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
I never heard anything like that.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're going to write Sulislam?
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers, if they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear. They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording, although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
Conclude.
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway. Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Okay.
Yes. And we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez.
Back to business.
Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
You don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce, if you knew all she knows, could put it together.
Have you seen Crabman?
No. Yes. No, you're right. I'm not.
Okay.
Yes, what is it?
Logic. I'm gonna boost my logic. Logic plus 5.
Yes, what is it?
It gives minus 10. No Crabman around. Is he dead? I guess not. Okay. Can I open the container?
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Let's unlock the last one. One more door. There must be a way, internalize.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward this. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through entire national treasure?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Okay. I would like to sleep on Cole Hostler style.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good
Fabled
at squandering
cocaine
the
addiction.
national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Nose candy. A bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
A lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
What is nose candy?
Cocaine.
Yes, yes. Proceed.
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
That's brilliant.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just ironism, but you can't say what precisely. Perhaps this art mystery will be solved at a later time. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Not that he ever did in life either.
What do I see?
Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting. The monument stands high above you, mute.
Alright. Shivers legendary. Sleeping dog worker, physical instrument challenging. Can I boost physical instrument? Oh, it's the only one. Barber, trash container, measure head, map wall. Inside the building. Let's check map wall. Into skill point to forget. Hey.
That's one brutal motor carriage.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
What?
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Skulls. Now there's a strong organizational title.
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls. Yet.
Okay then. Let's indulge in some intellectual exchange.
The skulls?
These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Do you know anything about the murder?
Murder? Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Also, he was hanged.
Don't fuck around, I am the law.
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
This sounds like epistemology. A field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
I know that you don't know shit.
Exactly. How can one know shit? For example, how can one be sure that there truly is a body hanging behind a hostel?
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter?
Maybe it's true. The hanged man is merely a prop in a performance. We are the audience.
Not. Man is dead and we need answers.
So what do you think we know?
Do you guys know Cindy the skull?
Oh yeah. Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah. A true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
Alright.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
are into modern dance music.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
It's a threat. An impotent threat of violence.
Don't fuck with me, boss. I'm one of the bad cops. I like those.
But I don't. In fact, I dislike them so much I'm willing to drag you boys back to the station just to calm myself down.
Hey, there's no need for that. We're just talking here. Joking too. Stay light, man.
Yeah. Didn't you cops, like, have some questions about skulls or some shit?
Are you part of these schools or not?
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
What makes you think they will accept you?
Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
But in a non-threatening and definitely legal way.
Right.
We'll fuck the system from the inside later. Just be cool now. The damage will be tenfold.
Right on, fuck. So what's happening now?
Why are there more schools in Martinez?
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Alright.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
Yeah, we are.
Conclude.
Mm-hmm.
What's with the jackets?
What about them? Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss. The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences.
Alright.
Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
What?
What I mean by this is, we are all pissed, and that the world is inherently meaningless.
It seems that the young man has a certain expertise in at least one field, even if it's rather narrow.
The other fucked world.
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely?
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though...
Blow it up.
You get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone.
Okay.
Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
Oh, right.
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way, he's got a point. Is it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets and two badass cops?
Yes?
Do you think it's a coincidence?
What is?
There are two of us and two of these jackets.
What are you implying?
Which one would you wear?
I'm not sure I understand you, detective.
Which one are you?
Neither.
Alright.
Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace is the stronger of the two statements.
Oh. That works, I feel more like a fuck the world kind of guy.
Seems about right, especially considering your heroic exit attempts.
That's an origin story for a dynamic duo right there.
So are we done here? Or you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
Half-Light. Let's go. -1.
That ride is fucking lightning.
Hey, piss. Look who it is. Shrunken cophead material.
72. Bonus from torch. Oh, -2. Damn. 72. Can I do it? Let's go.
No, no, no. Don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Use that.
Those jackets, you're gonna be Skull Kings in no time.
What? No. Skulls don't have kings. I think. And we're not even in yet.
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet.
Prospect must be a hierarchical term. Probably in the lower
Not
end.
even prospects and already aspiring to be kings.
Wow, you boys are ambitious. Only prospects and already planning a coup in the skulls. You're destined to go far.
He gets it. Passive-aggressive flattery.
Good job, Kim.
Shut the fuck up. Are you trying to get us killed?
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Yes, we wanna be a cool killer skulls too, like you guys. But we don't have skull jackets.
Please be quiet. What? What do you want? The jackets?
Skull King makes shrunken heads out of us.
Fuck you, man. Take them then.
I'd be impolite to refuse. Reach out your hand.
Oh, man. Okay. I get it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway. This was stupid.
Fuck.
Gained an item.
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
I'll take the other one.
I'm absolutely okay with not having either one. Thank you.
Why not? They're a pair. Go undercover. Hard.
This case doesn't require us to go undercover or raise hell. In fact, I don't think the jackets will be useful at all. I just wanted them to not have them anymore.
Cold-hearted cop.
I'll take both of these. It's too good to know we have a pair in case need arises.
The need will not arise.
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man was standing alone on a street corner with his written on his back, it'd just be an individual that has taken a liking to urine. And fuck the world all on its own is, frankly, generic.
I don't know, Eric. It's cold out.
Yeah, let's get out of here. The
Peace
cops
out.
fucked us.
Half-light. Fuck the world. Great. Can I sell those jackets? Drama Authority. Half-light rhetoric. Yeah, I'm gonna sell them. Ka-ching.
Hello again. How can I help you? Sure, let me have a look. I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Okay.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Nah.
Another time, perhaps.
Could not sell. Okay, can no. Oh, the fucking map. Let's just check the map.
This old fire, the whole thing resembles K-drap radio frequencies. It's unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced. Perhaps. The web is comprised of radio stations. All looks like a surveillance program. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap. Someone very important. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through whoever decides to call in. A list of names, and there's no way a little basement.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. The schedule. I know doom when I see it.
Nothing. It's just...
Map wall. Interfacing challenging. Okay. Interfacing. I think that's it. +2.
This old fireplace, the whole thing resembles history classes. Students with their tech radio frequencies, it seems. Unclear. You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations. all lead back to one red heart, titled
Achievement.
The Game Master Frequency. Looks like a surveillance. They must have had massive air. Whoever decides to... A list of names. There's no...
My god. It's as if the less money they... Exactly.
Nothing is...
What? I can't... Is this map wall?
Your flashlights. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can...
No, this is the map wall. But how can I access it?
This old... The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic radio frequencies. Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into... You think so? Looks like a survey. They must have had massive air. Whoever decided... A list of... There's...
My god. The schedule.
Okay,
I know...
Nothing.
Okay. I guess it's not imperishable. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, the dudes inside.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Yes, print the core. Only one. Eh.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
42 even.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Tell me the truth.
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
Another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
41st.
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good.
Let's talk about the hypothetical station.
Okay.
What would our relationship be in this alternative universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Partners in crime, or... You seem like a cool guy.
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind. Partner.
Actually, you probably would cramp my style. You wouldn't cramp my style at all.
Okay. How about you stop wasting my time and get on with whatever you were doing then?
Do you have crime to solve?
Oh no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
Who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang.
Who is the far out son of Long?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Tell me more.
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
Conclude.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
Cool shades.
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction.
Okay, why not? Let's do the old thing of, so, do you know who? I don't know. Oh my god.
One more door.
One more door.
There is no way to open the supply depot door. Accept it. You cannot open all the doors. You have to integrate this into your character. Some doors will forever remain closed, even if every single other door will open at one time or another. Maybe to a key, or maybe to some sort of tool meant for opening doors. But this one will never accede to such commands. A realization crucial to personal growth. Crucial.
Okay. All psyche white checks unlocked. Okay, do I have psyche? This is fucked. No psyche checks.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
It was kind of weird, yes.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
Let's ask.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Yeah, probably not. I don't remember you from anywhere.
God fucking shit.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
I'm going to say no. Okay?
Jean, he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter.
Alright. Ah, what about the commissioner?
Hi, oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
Any other identifying traits?
Oh, let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
And he believed you?
Why shouldn't he? What friend? No, I don't think it came up.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
Earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
What was he saying?
Just reporting back whatever I was telling him.
What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Thank you for your information.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
Composure.
Oh, a committee.
Business.
How interesting. And if I may ask, gendarme, what is this committee about?
He's all bemused skepticism. He doesn't actually care what you want with his friend.
It's about assigning the responsibility.
Of course it is. My friend is always trying to convince me I need a little more responsibility, as though I don't have enough going on already. In any case, I would love to help. But the thing is, I don't know where he is. We don't talk about everything, you see. He might have mentioned something about making a tour of some historical sites up the coast.
Okay.
In an unofficial capacity, of course.
Look along the coast.
I guess you will.
Composure.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Do I have composure? Composure?
Hi again, gendarme.
42 even. Let's do it.
It's the
moral
sports.
damage.
He's a sports guy, all about that physical prowess and athletics.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Oh no. My feelings. Establish authority. Perform an advanced analysis.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the
Hand-eye coordination. Okay. I don't think there's a boost.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCN, a rifle.
Yes.
Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46mm from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theatre of the anti-centennial revolution.
Anyone making these rifles?
No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling.
Who uses them nowadays?
Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for a well-preserved antique, most likely.
What are you thinking? Bullet?
I think I know where this came from.
Okay. And?
Belmargrave rifle.
An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez, or anywhere in Ravachol, really.
Why not?
Sure, there's some arms trafficking, but the laws prohibiting the use of breech loaders we inherited from the monarchy have been effective, from what I've seen. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end.
Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to front-loaded rifles is a policy enforced by the
I think
Moralist
we should
International
have more
in
power
all
because
the
we are the
nations
law.
of the Real Belt.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier. But back to the investigation.
Seems we're looking for an antiques enthusiast.
Doesn't seem that likely, but we'll check out all possible leads. Next step, finding the gun itself. Okay, and an antique. That makes I have to hand it to the monarchs. It's quite admirable that they took the advice of criminologists last century and banned the use of breech loaders in peacetime. Some new RCM recruits get it
Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to front-loaded rifles is a policy enforced by the moralist.
Imagine if everyone, cops, sit. But back to the investigation.
Have well-armed Shamrock bangers started crossing over into Martinez?
Let's find out. Next step, finding the gun itself.
Finding the gun itself. Does the horn guy have something? Or the old guy?
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul, if he's got principles. Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
Your boot looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Who was working?
No one. The bus has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday?
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officers. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Mostly?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting dirt reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
Yes, yes, got it.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. Keeps my senses sharp.
Composer, low. Let's ask about the gun. Do you know about antique guns?
How can I help you? Of course. It's in working order still, isn't it? Just pick your tape and set it spinning. It all I doubt it, but I can try and answer. I do my...
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Any guns?
Someone else came here earlier to...
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oak, the lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Sure, man.
Shit. I need magnesium. Locate a working firearm.
A small cabinet on the wall.
Okay, here. Okay, here. Okay, here.
Okay. I have these kind of open doors.
You see, the door does not. The old kobold, it leads to us.
No.
The man ponders his cooking. He looks up at shrugging is an international.
Hey, was there some...
Yes? What is it?
Are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
Cool guy.
Well, he's not. He's a sack of shit barely kept together by crazy glue. But at least he tries, unlike you.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Something's really bugging me.
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were,
You have
right?
the police right cool, so...
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
What are you doing here?
I'm just looking out for...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
Yes, a policewoman who just wants to do her job.
Okay.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you.
God damn it. Antique weapon. Who could we ask?
Hola, wandering man.
What? Hypnogamma. What the hell?
The file cabinet stands steady. Remember, Leo, all items on the list, hundreds of and the same that you already went through the drawer. Slide. The payphone hangs mute.
Oh, can I ask the HQ police radio?
This is the night watchman's booth. You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it's you attempt to your left. The lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement. Why are you even trying to open a door with...
Because what wasn't an option? Now is not the time to get...
Okay, can you ask Evolve? What's his face?
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting. Oh, yes. Born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. People say us Ubies are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and...
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Where is everyone? Let's talk to the big boy.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
Is an organ in the great state organism of war also? Just like me, living God. For himself.
And for his fellow man. That's right, Mr. Dubois. You're turning out to be quite the individualist there. So, you had business with me?
Ah, few details considering murder again.
Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you. So they shot him?
He was shot in the...
How odd.
It's impossible.
What I do know is, the case is in safe hands. If anyone can, by all means, Harry, what's on your mind? Oh, I know everything about you, Harry, and the word on the street is your memory is a bit... hazy.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is, my big fat folder is ready to serve. I'm sure you have a lot of questions.
It's just a brown folder.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Harry has some questions he needs answers to.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first. As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand and pets it. He's hiding it from you.
That's not an RCM folder.
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi, from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man, so is there anything else I can do?
That means he doesn't really know anything about you.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay?
Okay.
Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
Where could we find information about the weapon? The Polish radio.
Looking for something?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people. Try calling again later. Is there anything else I can do for you? 57.
In the cabin, you...
Okay. Prove my authority. Authority godly. Do I have any authority? -1. Yeah. Let's go assert our dominance.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
A witness.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
That's just tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already roll on the others, and he's in witness
protection. Isn't the local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness, but he is surprised. This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
High-ranking government official.
Yeah, right. Like we wouldn't know if an MI plant was in our town. Nice try, right?
MI is short for Moral Intern. Moral Intern is short for Moralist International, the coalition that runs Revachol.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
Very quietly, no shouting, no commotion.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
They're avoiding having to answer this question.
What's with the funeral silence?
We were drinking, weren't we, guys? I hit the bottle hard. I was drunk as fuck.
Right, I'm convinced, Glenn. Nothing off here. Just a regular hanging.
So 2 people are Baghdad descent and 1 mask.
Arabagite? Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there.
It looked like a surreal play.
Those flaccid MI cocks with their culture language. Everything's a surreal play or sublime whatever. Doesn't mean anything.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
Shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
Enough about the witness.
Some witness. I pulled the same shit. Came up with some shit, then went and said it to people. Get a reaction. Don't have to go to cop school to try that.
You don't have to go to school for shit. I never went to school, and I'm doing great.
I'm doing great.
You're doing a hell of a job, man. Hell of a job.
So much bluster to hide the fact that they're uncomfortable with you having this.
Merkin had his friends are coming for you.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Crenell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
They're coming for you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn.
Glenn's fucking crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
Do you know what a single race giant hornet can kill 40 bees a minute?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're the bees.
We're not bees. We're men. We're socialists.
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you.
Easy, E.
What are you trying to do? Scare my men?
You know that, right? Crenell is bad news.
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals. Special forces, as you said. They're not a gang or a Barmy army.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
They're armed with automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Knock cannon. Will they pierce ceramic armor?
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
That was an unsure phrasing.
See what? That they don't?
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor. You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
They've gone rogue.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
All right.
What do you mean, okay?
I mean, they're going to wipe you the fuck out, Titus.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Now I have a better chance. authority. Do I have anything to boost? Anything? Huomenna vapaapäivä. No work tomorrow, baby. Says. Nothing gives me authority. Shit. Tää vois kyllä lopetella kohti. Shit. Do I have to try? Authority.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Started sitting on a cross. He spent his... And then, the emblem in the far corner. Stat size for in the awful... In conclusion, exactly.
The fuck is with you, fella? Again.
Good one.
About fucking time.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
I get it.
Huh?
You're just like real cops, drinking beer sitting around.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
I got drunk, so drunk I drove my car into the sea.
Speak for yourself, buddy. We've been giving a shit for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week.
You weren't there,
Kids
man.
Dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
No, right.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
She needs counseling.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You want to talk to her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you talk to her, but you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
All right.
What is her name?
Glacia. I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A real pretty one. Silvery
it's
jumpsuit,
upstairs
blonde.
lady.
That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Shit. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Miss Disco Dancer?
Sure. Why not? You've probably seen her around.
You inexplicably
Succeed.
act cool after the victim's name, but no one notices. Your spine is too damn straight. None of these people would ever suspect you've met her.
Success.
Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
What's her relation with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
Where did it happen?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
What's your relationship with her?
I know her.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
So she's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Aranye disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all. Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent.
You said you partied.
What do you think I meant?
Karaoke?
Yeah, tons of it. All the songs.
You two were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
Conclude.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Sure. Okay, let's ask her some questions. Do we need some empathy? Maybe. Swag. Knock knock.
The door is closed.
Who is it?
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around.
Snoop it around.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills.
Look at the medication.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Quite a collection.
Anything of note?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra. Nacra? This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Opioid antagonist.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
You could say he's on the
Searched pill sheets.
among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how. It's been used quite a lot, but not for scrubbing blood off. It's clean of chemical odors too. Just some
Electrochemistry. +1. This look. What the fuck?
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus a bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little
What's so exciting about this orange
container.
bottle?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Wow. Trucker speed.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Maybe not. I need my empathy. Empathy gear on.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo, smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
Did the rapists come in there?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Kick the door in. Where does this lead to?
I don't know, Lieutenant Freighter. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door. I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. The vigilantes, the cadaver, And a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant. I hate it when that happens.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy too.
Heroic 15, 3%. Looks like a hedgehog.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Oh, you had fast.
The wind brushes them off the roof.
92% fail. Nice.
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one.
Oh yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Inferno.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations I have seen in my life. And I have seen a few. Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
The chorus of the 35 single, megaphoning the entire human race, instills you with the fuck it all swagger that prompts one to plow into grannies on your morning stroll.
I can see that. I'm glad all this onward going has brought you to me.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. Her shoulders are relaxed, her eyes on the cigarette. It's like she's disappointed this wasn't about more entertaining matters.
What is your name, Miss, for the record?
Clausier Amondou.
Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds Oranese, as does her accent. Her birthmarks also signal Oranje. You don't know why, but Oranese girls tend to come speckled with them.
Are you from Oranje?
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate.
Wasn't the tattoo on the hanged man an Oranese map of the waterways? The thought begins to form in your head, then dissipates. Something for later.
Could we take a look at your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Okay.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
I'm pretty sure I have a legal right to demand your passport, miss.
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausier Mondou. It's a weird name.
She seems to be telling the truth, sire.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
What do you do, miss? What is your specialization?
Something stupid.
What's that?
Oranese lit.
Lit?
Oranese literature.
Ah.
It's what I studied at the university.
What is Oranese literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are. Only the name of the nation changes.
What about Revacholian literature? People sometimes reveal things about themselves when they discuss such matters.
Revacholian too?
No. Revacholian lit is about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. It's about how you have to save the world.
I do feel the urge to save the world.
That's the natural state of the Revacholian hero.
She seems quite relaxed for a victim of assault. But, of course, what seems should not be your priority.
What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money then? Show her some money.
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Rani's lit.
Being what?
Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Rani at 37.
Of course she won a beauty pageant. She's very symmetrical.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
What is Oranje?
A bad memory, officer.
The Republic of Oranje is a democratic nation on the Muindi Isola, north of here, over the sea and across.
It's the past. People can't go back to the past.
Thankfully, it's implied.
That's it for the record.
The record. So official.
They tell us you were raped.
It's a bit early in the morning for rape, isn't it?
Actually, it's already afternoon.
Is it? It is afternoon. Time flies, man.
So were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery.
More
Sexual
lies.
assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
I've heard that before. You mean like a birthday party? The kind I do?
A lot of partying going on.
From Titus, about her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
The kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
No one parties harder than me. I didn't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically.
Goddamn, we binged.
We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Warming them.
It must have been hard for you seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
She's the caller.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
If it's snitching, then why do it?
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
The voice was disguised. Did you...
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it how?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So, she's God's mystery film cutter.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Seems like you had some idea.
Thanks.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills.
Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know... hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
What did they hang him for if not rape? Why was there a bullet in his head?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was... what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines. And against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
Partied too much.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too?
I'm not picking up on any theatercraft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Where were you when this happened?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie.
Okay. How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs. They have a booth for Union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
And did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Okay. Are you sure you weren't raped?
I'm 89% sure.
What? Does that mean you're 11% not sure?
You know how it is.
Do you?
How is it then?
Maybe you don't know.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
It's a serious matter. I need a serious statement from you.
Serious.
You hear cracking in her shoulders.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be this flippant if I had been?
Okay, conclude.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
Yes.
Wait a moment.
Little thing.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Nice room you got there.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
What are you doing here?
I'm wintering.
Wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months.
Why
I came
here?
in November. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol.
Martinez.
I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
Okay, you came to the right place.
She looks at you and nods.
You've got quite collection of prescription drugs down there.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
Nothing to be proud of, miss. How did you amass such a hoard?
With money, sir. It's not exactly the anti-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
The Anti-Star is, or was, a Vespertine rock and roll star who liked to do drugs. He did so many drugs, he eventually mutated into a corpse.
Right.
Oh, yes. One of my favorites. It
Cures
cures
many
many
ailments.
ailments. Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours, not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a mirrored speed molecule,
Okay.
basically. Very funky.
Where does that door lead to?
I have no idea, officer.
That window is new.
It is.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, torn and sparkling straight.
Leave.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m., drinking coffee, most likely.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
Yep.
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all of that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
She seems candid.
You think so? Being candid is the best way to lie. The appearance of candor with some facts thrown in draws attention away from whatever one chooses to omit. She may be trying to control the pace of the investigation. Anyway, we should move.
Let's
I
move.
suspect our inquiries will bring us back here soon enough.
Do we have physical instrument? Or what did I need for this?
The same small
Physical instrument. Pain threshold. No physical instrument. Sad. Only this. Can I use this?
The same small, heavy door. No lock. It's barred from... Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy.
God damn it.
The same small, heavy door. It's barred from the... Sounds like...
Okay. I guess that's it for today. Can I open this?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Nope. Yep. Next time we question Hardy Person more. Yep. That's it. Goodbye.